For you, the year is 1889.
No, it's not. It's 2023, you big old liar.
The world as you know it teeters on the brink.
Yep, see? Definitely 2023. You might want to invest in a new calendar, my spooky-voiced pal. I tells thee... Whoa, fireballs! Oh, he's angry. How's this tweed-wearing mofo gonna get out of this one? He's using a magic hammer. See? Standard 2023.
The magical network of portals has collapsed. Your people are cast asunder beyond the frontiers of your reality.
Hello everyone, it is I, Eurogamer's Ian Higton, and what's playing out behind me right now while I rudely talk all over it is a recently released trailer for the upcoming first-person PvE open-world survival crafting game, Nightingale. Oh, phew, remember when games were just called, like, I don't know, platformers or shooters? Simpler times, simpler times. Anyway, Nightingale is a game that I've had my eye on for a while, mainly because I like the look of its steampunky, gas-lampy art style, but also because the original pitch for it sounded to me like it was going to be similar to Valheim, and at that point in time, I was mega addicted to Valheim. So addicted, in fact, that I played Valheim to the point of burnout, and now I never want to play it, or a game like it, ever again. Sorry, Nightingale. Next! Only joking. Recently, I was sent a bunch of brand new gameplay clips for Nightingale, some of which, weirdly, don't have any audio on them. Listen. It's nothing. Just silence. Look, I'm not sure who was in charge of sourcing this B-roll at Inflection Games, but here's a tip to all game studios watching. Hire someone with experience in video production to sort out the B-roll in your press releases. They'll know how to gather some excellent assets which fellow video producers like me can then use to show off your gameplay to its full potential. Because otherwise, certain pricks, aka me, will do stuff like this to it. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, not being bothered about Nightingale, that's where I was. Well, look, this new semi-silent footage piqued my interest because, to be honest with you, the vistas on show look absolutely stunning here, and this definitely looks like a game world that I'd want to explore. So then I thought to myself, well, if it is like Valheim, is the world of Nightingale procedurally generated like Valheim's one is? So I did a little Googling, but not that much, just enough for the bare minimum of research possible so that I could slack off for the rest of the day without work knowing, and, to my surprise, I found out that Nightingale isn't like Valheim at all. Well, it is a bit, I guess, but it's actually way more like Skysaga Infinite Isles. Now, you'd be forgiven for not knowing what the hell Skysaga Infinite Isles is, because this is, or should I say was, a game that was announced 8 years ago. It was in various stages of alpha for a couple of years after that, and then it was cancelled and lost forever in 2017. As you can see here, Skysaga jumped on the Minecrafty voxel-based bandwagon and went for a colourful, cute-as-a-button graphical style, something that couldn't be further away from the fantastical but ultra-gorgeous graphics of Nightingale. So, what is it then that makes these games so similar? Well, allow me to explain. After I've had a sip of coffee, of course, because boy am I parched. Much better. So, you know how each server of Valheim is like one huge procedurally generated world? Well, Nightingale, as Skysaga was before it, is actually composed of smaller procedurally generated worlds, which, in the case of both Nightingale and Skysaga, are called realms. In order to access these realms, you first need to travel through a portal, but to do that in Skysaga, you needed to craft something called a keystone, which, when inserted into a portal, would produce a procedurally generated world based on the elements that you used to create that keystone. In Nightingale, this process is similar, but instead of crafting keystones, you have to craft things called realm cards from resources gathered across the realms. Depending on the resources used, the cards are then imbued with unique attributes, including environment type, weather patterns, resources, challenges, and much, much more. And then, when you've crafted enough cards to place into a portal, this will create a realm based on the specific types of cards that you used. While Skysaga was billed as an MMO and had plenty of meetup points for people from around the world to trade and stuff, Nightingale is designed to be played in either solo or with a team of around 6 friends, maybe up to 10, all depends on how good their servers are. They're working on it. And what I really like about the idea of teaming up with pals is that you can share your realm cards with each other in order to create the perfect realms to visit based on how you want to proceed, be it following the story beats or just to simply go for an adventure with a slice of looting in Feywild forests, harrowing swamps, shimmering deserts and shadowy jungles. But with all this realm hopping going on, you may be wondering where you get to hang your hat at the end of the day. Where exactly is home? Well, just like in Skysaga, which gave each player a home island to start and end their adventures in, which was a safe place to craft items and build your own dream house, in Nightingale you have something called a respite realm, which acts in exactly the same way. In the respite realm, you can hang out with your friends, build a grand estate, and just generally soak up the otherworldly vibes before you trot off through a portal in search of another adventure. Where Skysaga seems slightly different to Nightingale, though, is in the way that, while the realms in Skysaga seem to be based around 30-minute style adventures with a Zelda-esque castle at the end, in Nightingale it sounds like you'll be able to spend as much time as you want in the portal realms. Not only that, but you'll also be able to build in them too. So if you want to set up a new respite spawn point while adventuring in a realm, you can totally build yourself a little base in this new world and set it as the place to respawn if you get deaded by any of the many monsters that you'll meet whilst realm walking. But don't worry, plagiarism haters, Nightingale isn't all a copy and paste of a long-dead Minecraft clone. There's plenty of Valheim in there too, in the base building, resource gathering, hunger system, and exploring undiscovered lands. Wait, that's plagiarism too. Well, best of all, there is a ton of originality in here as well. You can enhance your weapons and gear with magical properties using mysterious arcane technologies. Oh, mysterious. You can recruit NPCs to help you expand your homestead, automate production and assist in resource gathering, and when you get bored of all the base building and mystical shit, you can even shoot monsters in the face with guns. Nice! Now, I'm aware that I've been a bit flippant in this video. Okay, maybe a lot flippant. But in all honesty, I thought Skysaga had a load of potential back in the day, and I really loved the idea of being able to craft unique worlds that no one had ever explored before. So I'm thrilled that this type of gameplay is coming back in a game as good looking as Nightingale. Added to that are what looks like a large amount of stylish gameplay systems and a heavy dose of dark fantasy sci-fi lore, and this all comes together to create something that I think will definitely be worth keeping an eye on in the future. I mean, I certainly will be, and as soon as we can get access to the game, you can guarantee that Aoife, Zoe and I will be treating you to some extended live streams as we realm walk our way around the infinite worlds of Nightingale. So if that sounds like something you'd like to see, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Eurogamer for almost daily videos about video games and more Nightingale coverage in the near future, and do have an excellent day. Goodbye.